Hey, and welcome back. As you see, Andreas are here, and it's time for Ayreon again. And Ayreon, as you know, is one of my favorite band or concept band or what you call it uh, ever. But Andreas, you know about Arjen Antonio Lucasen, but you don't know about his music.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Because he's obviously very good to make people know who he is. But
Yeah,
I never came across this.
no, and he started Ayreon about 95, I think. Like he had some bands and think it was fun, but he wanted to do his own stuff, more theatric metal rock, and just do some experiment with it. And it didn't go so well, but he tried again, and it goes better and better and better. And now Ayreon is a really, really big thing that every people that work in metal or sing in metal or rock want to be a part of. Not everyone, but a lot of people.
Yeah.
And every album and songs have a okay. It depends, but he very often invite people to work with him and sing with him and stuff like that. He don't like to sing himself. He don't like to be on stage. He just want to be the director of the music.
Sounds
Uh,
like
yeah, I feel with him very much, and he is a really really nice guy. I had the pleasure to chat with him 2 times. Recent. First of time we had a video with Aaron that got blocked, and he helped us unblock it.
oh,
And we had 10 followers then, and we have so many now. But he took the time to help us, and I think that's a very.
yeah, that's nice.
And now he working with a new album for his other band that concept. This is called Star One, and every single track is based on a movie, science fiction movie.
Oh,
So he has something he called the guessing game. Guess the movie this track is based on, and then you have to a little bit of lyric and a little bit of music, and you have to guess. So I guessed right last week
oh,
on a track, and yeah, he gonna send me some signed stuff because of that.
that's a cool concept.
Yeah, and now the music is we're guessing the movies, and after that we're gonna guess what the artist, who the artist is. So, when you know a lot of bands, you always get your hope high. Oh, I hope she or I hope he gonna be with it in
Yeah.
it because the only one I know that going to be in it is the drummer Ed Warby, and we're gonna see Ed Warby in this video too.
Okay.
This is yeah, I said they don't do live stuff.
You said
And
he doesn't like.
no, he doesn't do, and for 20 years they didn't do anything live with Ayreon.
Yeah. Okay.
But some years ago, there was a director that wanted to make one of his concept album to a musical, and almost every singer that was on that wanted to join and be a part of that. And
Oh,
he saw, oh, this is cool. I can do stuff. I can actually do concert about my music. So some years
yeah.
later, 2017, they did the first Ayreon concert for
Wow.
ever. And this is from that one. And this track we're gonna listen to is a track that called Everybody. Oh, let me say it right now. Everybody dies.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yes, and this is from a concept album that was released the same year. And it's about, well, it's a science fiction story actually, and it's quite good. And this is a sequel to other albums he have done, so you know it's a bigger picture. But this is from our forefathers that become as under the race and then planted humans on Earth. So okay.
Yeah. He's a space guy.
Yeah, he's a very nerdy, and I loved it.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to try to catch up because it's happening a lot in this one.
Okay.
Okay. Whew. Everybody dies.
This is I know this is not good at all. You die, everybody dies, dies, They die, warning, they die. I'm not an inaccurate killer. You stop her with one watch, you've already run out of time. It's rotting and deteriorating from the inside. There's no way to stop it, clearly there's no way to hide. Calculation of survival with 0%.
Doom, the world goes boom, none will be spared, so don't just shoot that ragged clothes or a silver spoon. You're all the same when extinction looms.
The food supply, the water supply, the power supply, the water supply, no compromise. Say goodbye, and everybody dies. No explanation, no clarification, no information, no justification. Forget the why. Just open your eyes. Everybody dies. It's not like you're screaming, 'cause somehow will look at your life. You best stop to shut up and turn up the beat. The world is black. There's no way back. The way up the track. Pan of attack. To recognize your pen in the minds. Everybody dies. And in the end, when all is silent, the core is melting down. The quantum supernova's blasting. All stars materialize. Everybody dies. Holding your breath is you're going to punch him a time. You best stop, so shut up and turn up away from the ultimate blast. Will be the last when it's past. So terribly fast, blind to rise. You're paralyzed, and everybody dies. The soul will be red when people have fled. The city's all dead when the action was spread. It's no surprise. Swallow the lines, and everybody dies. And in the end, when all is silent, the core is melting down. A quantum supernova blasting. All this dark material, everybody dies. Hey, 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 hey. All the way to the back. Hey, hey, hey,
Yeah. Okay. So it's this was a space gospel musical extravaganza. Uh,
Yes.
uh, it's very much over the top, and I love it. It's just, you know, how many people are actually involved on stage, on and off. But it was like,
I can show you if you want to know.
no, it's fine. It was
Yeah,
more like a reflection
yeah.
watching that. Okay, now here's this. You
Uh,
know, it's like, yeah,
the end song for this concert, everyone goes up on stage, and I
yeah.
think there are 20, 30 persons. You know, and 17 of them is singers. So
Yeah, what a nightmare for the sound people. But
yeah, and they did 3 concerts with it.
oh,
So,
geez. But this
but it
was,
took 1 year to make it happen. So
I can imagine that. But this was fucking great. It was like an overdose of, you know, everything.
yeah, and well, he does a lot of different stuff, but he always think it's cool to make something that, you know, this is a everybody dies, and the song is quite happy, and and um, and you
Yeah.
know, it's fun. It's a funny song, but it's very not funny stuff in it, or what you can say.
No, but I would say it's a, you know, as you perceive it, it's a positive song.
It's a positive vibe, yeah.
Vibe,
Yeah.
yes. Then right now it was impossible to keep track of the lyric, but it was just, you know, you're kind of busy just
Yeah,
keeping
it's
track of what's going on, and now it's the keyboard solo, and now it's the guitar, and now it's both, and there's a new vocalist suddenly, and like,
yeah,
yeah, fucking,
and everyone is top notch of what they're doing. Everyone
yeah,
is
it was over the top,
yeah.
and yeah,
Did you recognize anyone?
no, I didn't have time.
Okay, I can name drop some bands that was on this that have singers on the stage, if I
Oh,
can
yeah,
say.
okay.
Yeah, Blind Garden,
Yeah,
Camelot,
yes,
Nightwish,
oh yes,
for 3 very big bands.
Yeah.
Floor Tom and what is his name from Blind Garden? Oh, it's blank. Okay. Anyhow, well, it's just like it's so much greatness on this, and usually I think, oh, it's too much, you know, when stuff, or I don't know if I ever seen anything stuff like this, but you know,
not
it can
quite, no.
be too much. But I think it's something with this that makes me. I really, really want to see something
It
like
is
this.
too much, but that's what's great about it, because it's like, hey, fuck you. Now we just, I mean, go, put everything in there, and it makes sense. You say this is the ending track.
No, this is the second or third or something.
It just sounds like the big
Um,
song, but maybe all of them do. Maybe it just gets more and more. If that's possible, I don't know, but
yeah, they not all is like this, but they are all very high production and very. I don't think it's anyone that don't fit in. If I say like
Yeah.
that. And but I think this song is very much. This is what the concert is, because it is like that. And then they have slower or more. They have a very non-metallic song, but it's very beautiful. But it's just some things that may. Hansi Kershit is the name on the Blind Garden. Now I do.
Yeah.
I know that. But it makes me happy to see that so many big name or stars or what you can call that do this together, you know,
Yeah.
and they do it because they want to do it. Okay, I think they get pay and everything like that, but you know, you see, they seems to have a good time. They like what they do, and
Yeah.
they become something more than just their band or just their
Yes, they become part of this extravaganza, this
yes.
volcano, and it's like you, in a way, they don't have to be as serious as in their own uh, band, where you know everything is so calculated.
Also true.
But this was like they, to me, I saw it as they can just freak out and they, you know, look like they enjoy themselves to 100%. And
Yeah, it's like an all-star,
yeah,
all-star
yes, exactly. But in a good way, because
concert. Yeah.
they are usually not very. I mean, all-star concerts. That's usually shit.
Yeah,
Uh,
but
but this,
many times they just go and does their own stuff. You
yeah,
know, yeah,
and a duet or something, and but this was just joy,
yeah.
hap-
I think.
happiness.
Yeah, I think so, and they make me so happy that is one guy, Ayreon, that he just have love for music and stuff, and people love him back on in this way that he's just is fulfilling some dream. I think if you understand what I mean.
Yeah, exactly.
And his dream is to make his fans happy, and so it's go hand in hand on a way. And one thing with Ayreon that I love very much is I discover so much artist from him.
Yeah,
You know, I listen to a new track and about, oh, who's this? Oh, this is really nice. Oh, she have a band. Oh, I have to check them out. Oh, I love this band. You know.
yeah, I know that, and this is so cool. I mean, earlier another day, a couple of weeks ago, I played you this Turkish band,
Yes. Mm.
which I would never have found without, you know, listening to something I like or checking out, and then there was suggestions and listening to something from that, and then that leads me on to this, and I think, wow, this is great. What is this? And that, I mean, you can just get lost with time when it just leads you on, and I love that if you
Yeah.
have the time.
Yeah, but the most important thing with that is just keep discovering. Just keep
Yes.
discovering.
Yeah.
And I love music that let you do that and just take you on new ways and make you find new artists or find.
Yeah, me too. That it's. I mean, to a lot of people, it's not like that.
And for me too sometimes, you know. Oh, I don't find anything. All things I listen to is old stuff, and it's have very much to where you are in life and how open you are and something. And you're not always that, but that's why I'm so happy with Ayreon, because he always give me reason to
Yeah.
continue, because it's always some people I don't know about, even if it's many people that have done with stuff with him before and stuff like that. But it's always one of the background singers, Lisette von Vandenberg, I think.
Oh, great.
She has a fantastic band that no one hears about, but I love that band. It's called Scarlet Stories, and I'm gonna play something for you later. But you know, and it's just if you do like this, you continue, and he always make me do that. Every time he release something new, I discover more stuff, and
Me too, and that's I love that because that's I listen to the music because I'm not one. I never have music just in the background, like wallpaper or music because
lift music. No, you call it
yeah, elevate
elevator music.
music.
Yes.
But I rather have silence, and when I listen to music, I love, of course, music, but then I want to listen to it, and you know,
Yes.
I also prefer good headphones, and you you just close your eyes and it takes you somewhere, and
Mm.
it's great sound and good production mostly, uh, and you go, okay, thank you. I didn't know this existed, and it's like it's like it used to be in the Stone Age when I was young, in the record stores.
Yeah.
That was actually where I mean everyone who worked in the record store was a nerd, and they kind of knew what you liked
Yeah.
ish.
Yeah. I
So they
discovered some really good stuff on that way. That way too.
Yeah, me too. So they
Yeah.
could just when I've been in the store 5 minutes, uh, one of the guys there he could say, I picked 10 records for you that you should check out, and I always left with 2 or 3, even though I didn't listen to them because I trusted
Yeah.
him, and I know he wouldn't present me with bullshit. And in that way, I discovered lots of new bands and artists that I would not have found myself.
And yeah, and one of my, I don't think that, I don't know if that band is still around, but one band I discovered that way in the what do you call it, store,
Yeah.
music store, yeah, was a Norwegian band named Tristania,
Oh,
and
okay.
and the first stuff they did, and then they changed the person behind Tristania and stuff, and I think still good, but not the same thing. And I keep listening to them, to that stuff 23 years later, the same album, the same.
Yeah, I have those too, of course.
Yeah.
I have my
Fun fact,
favorite.
the man behind Tristania and Viggen, I think he's named, just released a single with Marcello Bovio that was one of the background singer in this video. So
Okay. So it's all connected somehow.
yeah, somehow. And I love to nerd down in it.
Yeah, because you're a nerd.
Yeah, I think so. I
Well,
know.
so am I, and
Yeah.
I love it.
But anyhow, well, more Ayreon in the future then.
Absolutely. This I think that was I still didn't recover yet from that performance. It was just like being hit by a train or something. With
Mm,
you know it was great. Yeah.
yeah, a lot of stuff happened at the same time. Yes. Okay, and well, we're rounding up from that, if you say so.
Yeah.
But anyhow, thank you and see you later.
Thank you.